Shalom, shalom. What's going on? This is The World is Divided, part two. The World is Divided, part two. And what? Why not go out with a bang? Why not go out with a bang? I got a lot to say, but not that much to say. Um, Chosen people. I would like to start off with that topic. Chosen people. And I'm not gonna hit with scriptures. If you want to know anything about scriptures, you can go and how I get down with them. You can go look at the rest of my videos, and break it down. But I'm not gonna go get the scriptures. We're just going, because I think that's just really unnecessary right now because I go over every topic with the scriptures. But um, I left off last time with you know, with saying how the world is divided, um, and how people really don't understand the severity of what's going on in the times that we're living in. You know what I'm saying? So, do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? We are going through apocalyptic times and apocalyptic era that I don't think people are absolutely aware of. You know, I've had plenty of dreams. Other people have had plenty of dreams. You know, um, dynamic dreams, and I've had dreams where you would cry, where you just don't, things that you don't want to see. Um, the reality of it is that we're separating even from family. Family is not family anymore, and we can go to that by saying that they might be your blood family, but they might not be your spiritual family. Your loved ones, your significant other. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But you keep trying because, and I will say this scripture in First Corinthians that so you don't leave your, in a bill of divorce unless that person doesn't want to be saved, whether it be husband or wife. You know what I'm saying? And I say that by saying this, your husband or wife, you know, they need to be saved by an anointed, husband or wife, that can save their soul, you know, because the Lord said, you don't know if they can, you don't know if they can't be saved. You don't know that, so you keep trying. But if they deny it, say they lose the spirit, and what I mean by say lose the spirit, it means they don't have any. They have their mind has ran from them, and the Holy Ghost is, there's nothing they can do. They're an empty vessel, you know. And I believe everybody has a chance to be saved, or you'll be saved in the 11th hour, or you will be taken care of by the Most High to some regard. You understand what I'm saying? But now let's get back to the topic at hand, which is the being divided. Um, this place, you have, like I said, mentioned a civil war. The world is, you have, this talks of war. You have rumors of war. The stuff that's going on in Ukraine, the Middle East, Israel, the United States, Russia, China, South Korea, North Korea, Turkey. Of all these things, it's divided. You have Islam, you have Christianity, you have separation within the household. You have people you have sheeple. You have those have been awakened. There's a divide there. You have, like I said, divinity. You have a separation of divinity. Some people have different, interpretations of it. Um, we have different interpretations of chosen. You know, it's just a mixed bag. It's messed up. You know what I'm saying? There's conflict within this universe right here, the YouTube universe. You know, nobody's getting along. You have separation between male and female, a divide. Um, you have a separation between children and their parents, the in laws against each other. You know, um, it's prophecy, you know. And my dog over there lapping and drinking his water. You know, it's just a bunch going on. It's not scary. It's disappointing, you know. I think people ask the question, how are we going to get through this? How are we going to get through this? And you heard the old cliche, or you heard the old term or the saying, li- you know, live and let God. You know, let the Most High take care of it. Okay, yeah, I think that's mandatory in these days of time. Um, you need to let Him take the wheel because some people are just not cognitively aware of what's going on. They don't understand the you know, the severity of what's going on. You know, they don't want to understand, and that's completely okay. That's just fine. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High is going to answer every question that you have. You know, I found myself downtrodden. You know, I found myself beat up. Like I said, like I mentioned the other day. You know, and I don't want to make this personally. I don't want to make this personally like about me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm like I said, I'm going through some respiratory things. I'm going through I just had surgeries. I'm going through some physical ailments. You know, I'm going through a lot of things that you know. When I was like incredible, I used to be Incredible Hulk, Superman, strong, fast, you know, and everything. You know, from my young day years all the way to being a young adult, and then it was taken from me because I want to use everything, all my abilities that I had to help. And when the enemy sees that, he will counter that. And you know, we're living in Job right this minute. We are living in a Job scenario. And are you willing to deal with it? Do you want to give up? Because I feel like giving up. I've said it multiple times. I don't want to be here. I don't feel like I'm from here. I'm not in this right timeline, this right paradigm. I don't feel like I'm in the right universe or the right dimension. I don't feel like I'm supposed to be here. Not with the forgive me, Slakia. Not with the mindset that I have. Not with the you know this feeling of you know being um, um, humble and being a man of the Lord, you know, of the Most High, you know, following the teachings of my brother and, you know, and my friend, you know, Yahushua, Yahshua, who we call Jesus Christ, you know, having that Christ mind, you know, I don't feel like, why am I going through this? Why am I going through this? And I shared a video not too long ago of this man talking about how our chosen people supposed to, are we the downtrodden or are we the ones that are going through it and will continuously get beat up, stepped on, ridiculed, hurt, the things taken from us? Because I remember, you know, like I said in many other videos, I know what it's like to have a lot of money. I know what it's like to be out here doing the damn thing. And I know what it's like to have it all taken from you. I know what it's like to have everybody, to be loved by everybody and then hated by everyone, to be called weird, to be, all that, man. Just, you get a taste of what heaven is like, and then you go back to this hell that we are on earth. And right now, I'm freelancing. I'm just freestyling right now. I'm just going off the spirit. I don't have any particular topic except that the world is being divided, and I like to mention again how I don't have a particular topic. Don't care. Don't give a fuck. I'm just going. I'm wherever the wind blowing. I'm going. And uh, I spoke on you know, how Slocky, forgive me, I forgot I had lost my train of thought. How we everything is divided, and and not just that, we're losing ourselves. We're divided internally, personally. We're going through a conflict internally. We're conflicted. That's a divide. When you're divided from yourself, like I mentioned, the spirit is willing, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. We are we are in a sad place right now. Like I said, we have this border situation with in Texas, and how we have the red and blue states. We're absolutely divided amongst each other. We have no one is, together. That's not happening. There's going to be a divine intervention that's going to happen. I guarantee you that. And I'm not going to land back what Ronald Reagan said, like, will we all come together if if there was will we all come together if there was an entity out there that it was a threat to the planet. No, I'm not going to come with that old jargon, because you know we know what that was. We know what they're about. They were not. They weren't for the people. You know, that. There were nothing. They all they felt was power, and they're a power struggle and a hunger for power. And those less fortunate, you stayed at the bottom. Nothing to uplift each other. Nothing to keep us as a unit. We could talk about race all day. Are we different? We're most definitely different. You know, are there those who are more powerful than others? Yes. Is there chosen people? Yes, but in my opinion, it's just my opinion. I believe that those that were chosen were here to lead, and then those who were a weaker vessel were to follow. But it's always a power thing, because even those who have good intentions, sometimes they have a bad, it's a narrative. You know, are you going to feed the less fortunate? Are you going to give those who need help help? Are you going to comfort? Yeah, bro. Huh? Okay, here I come. It's like, are you going to, comfort those who need to be comforted? Are you going to feed those less fortunate? Are you going to do the things that you need to do to help one another? No, that's not going to happen. You know, that's not going to happen. People don't want that. It's this is everything is cyclical. This place is going to be destroyed, whether you like it or not, whether you hear or forbear. And I know light workers and star seeds, you know, and divine ones, because I feel like the majority of us are a part of, because you have to listen and listen clearly. Everybody thinks there's a minimal about a chosen or 144,000. 144,000 is not literally 144,000. There's over 9 billion people on this planet. You think that there's not going to be a couple billion that are chosen, to help those who need help. So, um, what's the deal? What's the anger? What's the animosity? I've been angry. Been angry. I've been through it. I've been through the shit. Anybody tell me shit, a motherfucking thing, about violence, about, retaliation, about jail. Have I ever did a long stretch? Hell no, because that's not my MO. Well, fuck about no penitentiary. I'm county jail. You ain't gonna catch me sitting up in there a long time. You know what I'm saying? But I had a taste of it, and that's not the business. You know, I've hit the bottom. Like I said, I've been homeless. You feel like you've reached the pinnacle of something and it's taken from you. You know, never nothing ever seems to get right. You've been hurt by it's ever since you was little. Things taken from you. You've been hurt. Things happen to you as a teenager, as a preteen, as a young adult, and you can't seem to get a fair one. Not just as a people or a nation, but individually. And I want to go back to the topic as far as race. There's no such thing as a race. Yeah, we're divided by skin tone or color, but, you know, I think that was the agenda. So, to keep us divided, you understand what I'm saying? Instead of working together, you know, and I think everybody in every nation had that opportunity to rule this place, and they fucked up. And the ones that were in power, the ones that are supposed to be in power, fucked up thoroughly the most, which was us. Divine beings, you know, etheric people, you know. So things, you know, this place has to be destroyed. Yeah. It has to be. School of thought, you know. School of thought. I'm gonna try to find some topics to go through. Like I said, I'm just freelancing. I'm gonna go through 144,000 activation, and a lot of people are like they try to divide things up, but I think Yahshua, had put these things together because everything is together. Everything makes sense because that's why he was in Egyptian, Egypt, the school. He was in school in Egypt. That's why he traveled to Tibet, and he traveled to India, and he traveled to all these great places because he was getting knowledge from everywhere, and he got learning from everywhere, and everything meant the same thing. Monks and everything else, he learned with certain individuals. Buddha, he learned with you know, a lot of individuals, to get a higher learning, you know. So I'm gonna get into this. Detachment, number one. The activation to be 44,000 and be activated, there needs to be a detachment, not from this world. You gotta be detached from it. And I ain't saying just be some type of hermit, sit up by yourself somewhere. You have to detach from the things that are wicked in it, so you can have a clear mind, clear, clear, clear. Train of thought. I think you need to fast. That's number two. To fast, to cleanse your body, let your body self detox, so you can clear your mind, your pineal gland, which is your God signal. I think you have to cleanse, eat healthy, Drink healthy. I feel like number four, you have to align your chakra, which is meditation. And meditation is prayer. It ain't just like some type of spiritual thing. Spiritual or spirituality is what people would call religion. I think there's a misconception. People misconstrue this because they think spirit is it's a separate thing, a separate entity, but it's not. It coincides together. It's the same thing. Spirituality and religion, all that stuff is the same thing. They just try to. Everything is like I said. Everything is divided. They break everything down, and people pick and choose sides instead of using it collectively as a whole. And then you have, number five is, to preserve your sexual energy. Don't be no horny toad. Don't be, and I got a problem with that. I'm a grown ass man. You think I don't like to, you feel me? But that takes self discipline, you know. Preserve your sexual energy, male and female, and that, that kind of, it clears your mind. You don't get this, this fog, this brain fog, just kind of be disciplined about it. Number six, study and stay literate. Read, read, read. Study as much as you can, as much as you can. And they say in the scriptures that, too much studying, it makes a weary mind, but of course it does. When you read and you read too abundantly, don't your brain gets tired. That makes you weary. That's what weary means. It means being tired. You know what I'm saying? But you have to study. But the Lord also, He's not contradicting Himself. He says, study to show thyself approval. You understand what I'm saying? So, you're working out your mind. It's a muscle. It's a muscle. You have to work it out. Then you have, staying in a high vibration. You have to be. You try to keep yourself upbeat, not no depression. Not being downtrodden, not thinking woe was me all the fucking time. I always think about the great things you can do. I was discussing this with my bro today about, us, accomplishing some things and making ourselves happy by making other people happy, but making ourselves happy at the same time. You know, having our own cook thing, and providing for those, but also, a fair exchange, no robbery. You know what I'm saying? It's called like, the barter system. I need, give me in financial return for something to eat, and then whatever we have, we give to the less fortunate. That's the way it goes. You help me, help you. You know what I'm saying? But stay high vibrational, great, play good music. You know, 444 hertz. 432 hertz. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? And get yourself in the right mindset. You know what I'm saying? And get a good vibration. Play good music that'll have you in a good vibration. Speak on a good vibration. Speak high of yourself. And so repeat these things over and over again. So subconsciously, you'll feel a certain way. You understand what I'm saying? And then smile. Put a smile on your face. I mean, what you pissed for? Because you got the enemy that's going to attack you. It's going to make you feel a certain way anyway. It's going to try to make you feel a certain way. Try to be happy. Number eight. That was number seven. This is number eight. Be Christ like. Have a God mind. You know what I'm saying? What would the Most High do? You know? What would He do to make the situation, at ease? You understand what I'm saying? Everybody, it's just too much going on. Like I said, it's a divide. You got Bloods against Crips. You got Nathaniels against, Soraniels. You got, people, against your own people. And not just to say, not just that, we are all a tribe. We are all of the same ilk. But we so divided and we and so ignorant. You can't even see that. And ignorant means to ignore. You know what I'm saying? So you're ignoring the facts, the truth. And then number nine, be a monster, because we got that up in us. We got that, but it's a happy medium. Yin and yang, like I spoke on the other day. Polarities, you know, opposites. You got a beast in you. The beast is not dead. He's just asleep. So I don't think you want to wake. Some people you don't want to wake it up. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want to wake it up. You know, be a monster. It's okay to be a monster. Most High created monsters. But I bet you some of these monsters just don't attack you unless they feel threatened. You know, you have to learn how to control it. Be a monster, but control it. You know, and the gods, we incarnate, and they say we can't incarnate in the golden age, which is every 25,000 years. Every 25,000 years. So we back in effect, to say the least. You know, but you know, be that. Be that. Do things that'll heal you. Do things that are natural of herbs. Take your zinc, your vitamin C, your vitamin D3, you know, your citrus, or lemon orange, you know, grapefruits. You know, you got your ginger, your turmeric, you know, your mint, your thyme, rosemary, oregano. You know, make these things, make a tincture, make something that natural medicine that'll heal you. You know what I mean? And and they help cure you. They help they beat and kill viruses. Do these things to, you know, to keep yourself in a woosah moment, to heal, to cleanse. You know, do what you got to do to make yourself at peace. And then anybody who is in the way of that, get rid of them. Get rid of those that are not on the same page, because not everybody's going where you're going, because they have to do shadow work. They have to do work to heal themselves. You got to heal yourself. And those that are willing to help heal each other, those are the people that will be around each other. You understand what I'm saying? And those, sometimes the Most High will separate you from people, and you have no intention of doing it, but He'll do it for you. And then sometimes you'll just leave, because you don't want to deal with those people that are not on a high vibration, that don't think and feel what you feel and where you going and what you want to do. You understand what I'm saying? It's easy. You know, it's logic and emotion. Use it. Use the both left and right side hemisphere of your brain. You know, it's not Chinese arithmetic. It's not. You can do it. You know, be faithful. Be true. It's not difficult at all. You know, do what you got to do to be the best version of you. And like I said, we're constantly in a division. We're in a division. We are separated from each other instead of being whole. You know, instead of being God's living a human experience. That means your soul and spirit. You know, it's living a human experience. You know what I'm saying? This place is not real. You know, and life is what you make it, and you have to get rid of those, or you can fight those who want to make you feel a different type of way. It's simple. Those who want to make you feel a certain way, shake them or fight them. It don't matter. Nigga, like I said the other day, nigga, I don't give a fuck about shit. Nothing. I don't give a fuck about death. None of that shit. I ain't scared to die. And I ain't scared to live. Now, do I want to die? No. Don't want to die. Don't misinterpret to what I'm saying. But I ain't scared. If it's my time, it's my time. Because I'm going to live my life, and I know who I am. So I'm going to live it to the fullest, and I'm going to do whatever I can to help and serve the people as well as myself. And those that love me, the ones that I love, and those that want to be loved. Or you could wake a sleeping giant, you could wake a beast, and I will fucking entertain you. I promise you that. You know, everybody's so caught up in the bling bling, the flashy flash. I want this, I want that, but you know, they caught up in this material third dimensional realm that they forgot was real. You know, the real, was the real value, the real what's the word I'm looking for? The things that have that mean things that mean something. You know, they people forgot about that. The real resource, which is you. You are the resource. You make the world go round. Like my favorite group, the West Side Connection. Gangsters make the world go round. We make the world go round. You understand what I'm saying? We make this shit tick and tock because we go out there slaving for some crumbs. We do that, you know. And if we stop doing it, this place will stop in its tracks. And there's nothing wrong with 9 to 5ers. Nobody, because I've worked 9 to 5 my whole life. Even from a young man all the way to this gray face motherfucker. I know what it's like to get up at 4 in the morning, and I still do, and clock in and get your ass beat all day for nothing, just to survive, to pay the rent, pay a car note, you know, try to get your own, you know, live the best way you can, but try to get your own. Everybody needs to start thinking as a community, thinking one mind, one body, one soul. You know what I'm saying? One body. And that's the problem. We all divided. If everybody, and that's why this thing ain't working because, it's division. You feel me? It's like if your head was detached from your torso or your arms was detached from your torso and your legs and your feet and your hands, would you be able to work or do anything? No. You'd be sitting around in pieces, not doing shit. You'd be fucked up. It wouldn't work. You can't work. It's not gonna work. Whether it be a robot, an insect, human beings, divine beings, angels. If you separate the body, it doesn't work. But when you become one body, everything works. Everything comes into fruition. Everything happens, you know. And I think that's what's wrong with the planet now. It doesn't work because everybody's divided. You know, I can't change nobody, but I hope I spark the mind of somebody, a young lady that will. You know, just coming across this. You know, I don't know how long I got on this planet. Don't even fucking care. But while I'm here, I'm gonna take care of my wife. My kids are grown, but I'm gonna help them and guide them. I'm gonna take care of my bro. I'm gonna take care of my dog. I'm gonna take care of my friends, family, to the best of my ability. I'm gonna take my lumps because the devil gonna throw. After I do this live, he gonna throw some shots at me. He gonna try to discourage me. He's gonna try to hurt me. He's gonna try to make me sad. He's gonna try to make me depressed. He's just gonna try to make me feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give him that satisfaction. A but when you in a boxing ring or a football field, those hits hurt. You can be tough and shake it off, and all you shimmy it off all you want to, but motherfucker, that hurt. You know, you shake it off, dog, and you keep fighting. You understand what I'm saying? You keep fighting, cause that's the name of the game. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight the good fight. Why not? We here. And when it's time to go, and he call your number, punch your ticket, nigga, deuces, I'm out. You know, because this body's alone. We're here for this experience to learn from it. Life is university. We're here to learn from it and get through it. And go on to the next level. And the next level should be oh so great, oh so grandiose. You know what I'm saying? But right now, everybody needs to learn to help each other because everybody's divided. So those who think community wise, who think as a spiritual family, whether you blood or family and or associate, friend, close friend, if you are divinely connected, stay like that. Think positively and do whatever you got to do because it will work out. I promise you that. And we all going through it. We all got this mental, sometimes we have this mental block and we feel like, woe is me. We get these messed up vibrations and low, bright vibrational thoughts, think death. I don't want to be here no more. I think that all the time. I ain't gonna bullshit you not. I be like, nigga, fuck this shit. Whatever. But I don't really feel that way. I just got hit with a hard ass shot to the motherfucking dome. Right cross to the head, or a full on tackle, and I got the brunt of it. And so when you get hit like that, you put things in perspective. Like, damn, do I want to finish this shit? But then you know who you are after that. Oh yeah, let's do this shit. You know, because this place will make a real man and a woman out of you. You know what I'm saying? And it should be, and it shouldn't be this way. It shouldn't be this way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the belief of some people are withering. Like I said, people don't know where they came from. People don't know who they are, what their purpose is, what they're supposed to do. I know what mine is, and when you know this, there's going to be roadblocks in your way. The enemy will try to stop you and hinder that. You just fight. That's all you got to do. Just fight. Don't let nobody intervene with that. I don't care who the fuck it is. Don't make no difference. You do what you fuck you got to do, and you handle your motherfucking business. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? Do you overstand? You know, life is a university, and you're gonna get these exams, and you gotta pass the fucking test. And when you do, and when you ace it, you're not. This is not. You're not even gonna think about this shit again. You're not. You understand what I'm saying? And it's on to the next level, and on to the next level. You get rid of these. You get rid of this karmic. You get rid of this bad energy. You keep going and leveling up and leveling up and leveling up, and then you will be blessed 100-fold because that's the name of the game. Everybody has done it. Everybody has studied and studied and studied to show thyself approved in class and everything. And when they pass that test, there is a certain feeling you get when you pass that test. When they go show your parents that A+ on your paper, or when you got that A in that exam, and you looking at it when you school, you like, yes, I did that shit, you know. Or you practiced hard all week in football, nigga. You training like my favorite boxer, Mike Tyson, or you know, like Floyd Mayweather. You out there, you in the gym, and you training, and you getting it in, and it paid off. That's the world we live in. You have to fight the fight until it pays off. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? Do you understand? We are in a world divided. But if you work hard enough and you try hard enough, it will come together. And now that's not going to stop the enemy from what he's doing because he has no choice but to do what he's doing because he has but a short time. So he's going to throw out, he's bringing out all the tricks out the bag, go through all the stops. Nigga, I'm getting ready to put this in the air. I'm getting ready to put this in the food. I'm getting ready to put this in the water. I'm getting ready to do this. I'm getting ready to do that because he has no choice. But if we work together as a family, as a unit, Prayers go up, blessings come down. Meditate in the Lord. Meditate with the Most High. Like if you're in the Garden of Yosemite, Yosemite, you have to go to the Father. You got to, you know, work it out amongst each other. Talk to your peoples, your loved ones, your close ones. Cry, let it out. Take your soul to the laundromat. That's what crying does. Release it. Vent. Everything will work itself out. Talk to your divine ones, you know, just to your angels, to your ancestors. Let them guide you. Let the Most High guide you. You know, and it will all come together, because this is not the end. This is the beginning. Everything must come to an end, but the end of everything is the beginning of something else. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stay too long. I might have another live in me or another video. I said this was gonna be my second to last, but I don't know. Depends on how I feel, because I'm ready to leave this thing alone. You know, if you catch me on, this thing, not this thing again, it'll be for something different maybe. Who knows? But it might be on other platforms. Because I don't get paid for this. No monetary gain. I do this out of my heart, because my growth, I'm trying to share my experience, you know, of my growth. You'll see that through all my videos. I grew, and the Most High he walked with me. That's what Enoch mean. He walked with the Lord, you know. I walk with him at every moment, and became who I am today. Every experience has made me who I am, whether being knocked out, stabbed, shot at, lose a job, losing somebody you thought you loved, and then gaining it all, being healthy, solid as a rock, you know, having a great job, great vehicle, then losing it. Like, damn, I can't win for losing. I'm like, damn, but I think that's what the chosen are. I believe the chosen are people that are the downtrodden, the sick, the lame, the motherfuckers that are sitting at the liquor store, and the people that are, trying to recover from life's beat down. Not the ones sitting up on the high rise telling you this this dream. Because I had a lesson called "Dreams Are for Sleepers," and what I meant by that was, you have to be sleep to dream. It shouldn't be called, a dream. It should be called your reality. Not a dream. It should be your reality. That's what it should be. It should never be a dream. I dreamed that my dream came true, or it should be called your truth. My truth came true. My reality came true. You know, not a dream. This is I manifested this because I thought it, and this is what I really wanted. It's not a dream. It's your truth. You know what you were meant to do this whole time, and it came to fruition. If you are getting blessed by the Most High from what you're doing in this life, if you have that abundance, not everybody is going to get that, because the Most High is putting through something. You know, I think that's, you have, before He gives it to you, He's going to put you through the ringer. He's going to put you through shit for you to realize what you need to do to make less mistakes, and you're able to serve yourself and the people that surround you and the people that need you. You know, I honestly, wholeheartedly believe that in from the bottom of my heart. you know. So, if you ever come across that lesson, don't misconstrue it. It ain't, I'm not saying, don't daydream or think about it or replay it in your mind because you're supposed to, but it's not a dream. This is your truth. It should be your purpose, it should be your purpose, not your dream, so, you know, like I said, this lesson is called A World Divided. But if we work hard enough, we could put it together. And but that's not going to stop what's going to happen because the weather, and the earthquakes and pestilence and disease and famine. A lot of that's going to happen. Because this place has to be taught a lesson for one, and it has to be cleansed. The earth is tired of this. The Most High is tired of what's going on. It's so much wickedness going on that you can't, you know, you know, it can't take it. So what else you do? You know, you know. For example, if there's a murderer on the street, a serial killer, you know, he's going to get away with it a few times. But how long do you think he's going to keep doing that before he gets caught? And if he doesn't get caught in an ample amount of time, he's probably going to suffer later on, whether it be from guilt or karma. Something's going to get him. That's just the natural order of things. You know, like I said, people are afraid of what they don't know. There's a divide about what people believe in cryptids, aliens, from these, UFO sightings, Anunnaki, all this stuff. They don't know if they, what it is. Are they angels or what? It's all one and the same to me, you know. But don't take things out of the realm of possibility. Have an open mind, But if you believe in what you believe in, that's fine. It is what it is. You accept rebuke and reprove from people that have wisdom, or at least take it into consideration and use your own discernment. Simple, easy peasy. You know, I'm not with the hurt or the bashing and shaming people unless you deserve it. Unless you are a pedophile, a murderer, a whoremonger, a thief, and that's on the highest level. I ain't just talking about some petty shit. I'm talking about some high level wicked witchcraft. Period. You know, you deserve what you get. You gonna get got. Period. You know, shit. Run across me, you gonna get served. Period. And the ones that I know that I love, nigga, will serve you. And I say that with a humble brag. I'm, with all humility, cause I ain't shit. I ain't got shit. My money ain't right. Ain't funny. It's money funny. I ain't balling. Ain't none of that shit. But hey, check this out. I'm still loving me. I love myself and I love the motherfuckers I'm with. And when it's my time and my people's time, you gonna know it. I promise you that. Now, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I've been on here for almost an hour. And I want to let you know that I love you. And, you know, peace be unto you. And I want everybody to be still. Be still. And let the Most High grab your hand and take you on that walk. And we're going to figure this thing out. Until next time, Shalom. And peace be unto you.